welcome to today's Secrets of the Solent's discovery session. We're going to be talking about the limpet, otherwise known as the patella species. And of course, I've got my furry assistants here today to help as well. So, Raj and Sheldon have discovered what you may discover are a limpet. So this is your limpet shell here. Raj is having a good look at that. Yeah, have a good look, guys. So that is the limpet shell that you commonly find on marinas, on the shore. And it's basically one of the cow, I would say it was a cow of the seashore. It's a grazer and it eats vegetation, very similar to the garden snail. It is actually a mollusk, and every mollusk has a modified tooth called a radula. And this particular radula is really special. So this tooth is special. They have about 100 rows of these iron mineralized teeth. And they're almost like a nail file. And they file away the microscopic algae on the rocks, chewing away at that. And they leave these little trails of mucus behind them. Now, the mucus is really important because they don't really have eyes like we do. They can see light and dark, and that's about it. But to get back to their home, because they do have a home, it's called a home scar. Some of you may have seen where limpets have died and left little circular marks in the rock. If you haven't seen it, when you go down to the beach or the marina, you'll see these rings. That's where a limpet used to be. Unfortunately, didn't make it back home and died. But they'll carve themselves a little circular home. So when they go out foraging, when the tide is high, they're out foraging, and then they double back when the tide starts to go out, and they follow this mucus trail back to their home. But these teeth are really special because in 2015, the University of Portsmouth discovered that their teeth are the strongest naturally made substance known to man. So before it was spider silk, and you know, from spider silk we got things like Kevlar, bulletproof material. So think about the potentials that we're now going to be, learning from these animals. And this is very common species. I would call it a very humble species. It lives on our seashore. So definitely check those out. Have a second look. Now they normally just sit there and people don't think they do anything. In fact, people for a while thought they don't move at all, but they do move. It's just when we see them, the tide is out. I hope you enjoyed today's session. A big thanks to my furry helpers over here who have lost interest in the limpet now, and we'll let you get on with your day. Hope you guys all keeping well and safe.